This former drag queen ended up one of France's most prolific serial killers. In the 1980s, Thierry Pauline was a young man living in France. He did poorly in school, failing his exams, and at 17 he decided to join the military. However, he was teased not just for his race, but for his homosexuality. Even though he wasn't out yet, he was still teased for it. Once he got older, he sort of grew a bit more comfortable with his personality and started to perform as a drag persona. He typically sang songs from his favorite singer, Eartha Kitt. One time, his mother came to a performance of his, but supposedly left after just a few seconds because she was so appalled by it. Around this time, he met 19-year-old Jean-Thierry Mathurin. The two fell in love and quickly became lovers, but Jean-Thierry was addicted to drugs, and the two quickly both became addicted. The two began to spend all of their money on drugs, and quickly resorted to a quite drastic measure in order to get something to make money from. On October 5th, 1984, the first murder was committed by the pair. They broke into the homes of elderly women, stealing small items for petty cash, but still killing their victims. After a while, the crimes got more gruesome. First, the victims were just tied up, but some were found to have been forced to drink drain cleaner. Other victims had their heads stuck in plastic bags and were beaten to death. In 1986, Thierry attacked one of his coke dealers with a baseball bat, and he was arrested. He was sentenced to a year in prison, and around this time, he found out that he was HIV positive. Knowing that he didn't have much time left, he decided to kill as many people as possible. In total, the pair killed at least 18 victims, but as many as 21 elderly women were killed. They hadn't even killed their victims for large sums of cash. Sometimes they only found a small amount, but it was whatever could help keep their drug addiction going. Eventually, both were caught, but Thierry actually died from AIDS complications before his trial. I just can't believe someone would jump to such an extreme crime so quickly. I mean, they only really did drugs before, and then they were resorting to murder. Jean-Thierry received a life sentence plus 18 years without parole.